This year of Rolling Bones No Boundaries has absolutely exceeded all my expectations. It's been an unbelievable year. We've been so blessed to meet so many people. By far, it's been our best year. And we just wanted to go through some of the highlights of the year, the adventures, the camaraderie, the camps. And it truly has been just a blessing to travel with you two guys this year and to go around the country, highs, lows, because that is what Rolling Bones No Boundaries is. And that's what Rolling Bones is. We're a company that wants to deliver hunting dreams to the average and ordinary guy that would love to go to extraordinary places. So here we are at the Bone Cave, and it's hard to believe this is it. This is our season wrap-up show. And you know, it's funny how many people have commented, and all the people that go, dude, where's that Bone Cave? When can I come to the Bone Cave? Do I get invited to the Bone Cave? And I always say this every show, we come from and go to the Bone Cave all the time. But we seriously get so much out of this garage that we've turned into just a cave. And
it's a destination location, the Bone Cave.
The Bone Cave, it really is. So anyway, we want to bring you our highlights of this year and some of the fun that we've had after we've left here or came to here. So I don't care. Go ahead, guys. What's your thoughts, Montana?
Well, was that little crab claw thing that you shot? That little
behemoth with? Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite, actually, because it's the biggest deer I ever filmed. So that was a huge kickoff for our season. It just like started the whole year.
Sick buck. That's a big boy.
Right here, he just picked his head up.
That's a big deer, guys. That's the biggest deer I think I've seen on here ever.
He's huge.
So I'm first on the trigger today.
Hey, wait.
By seniority.
1, 2. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
So we just spotted a big deer. Big deer.
That deer's a banger.
I love it.
It's one of the only mule deer I can honestly say it looked like an elk out there, just because of the sheer mass and the width.
Yeah, he's got mass.
And we all get eyes on him, but he's wandering away from the rest of the deer. And all we get is glimpses at 3 miles away of his horns.
Give him 2 minutes of wind.
There he is. Smoke him. He's going down. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Go down. He don't have much in him, Brian. I think he went down, buddy. I think he went down now. You just killed an absolute giant.
He's pushing 2. He's got to be 190. He's like 28, 29. Cardiac arrest.
I've never, ever in my life had a buck that big in my scope.
Dude, I haven't.
Get in here, buddy.
Oh
my God, he's giant.
What a stud.
Oh my goodness. Ty, Brad, thank you. Thank you, what a day. Honestly, man, we're 3 miles from where we saw him this morning. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. A kicker, a sticker, a little eye guard. What a frame. What?
Yeah, that's a big old deer.
Let's see those kickers, buddy.
They gotta have everything to get that big, don't they?
Oh my gosh. That is a giant buck. What a nice animal. What a nice deer. What a trophy.
Do you think after all these years you might get a little buck fever when the big deer like that comes in?
Every time. Every single time.
I love it.
Every time.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
That's why we do it, right?
Rolling Bones No Boundaries would like to thank our sponsors, the Montana Rifle Company, Leupold Optics, Armscore Ammunition, Seal One Gun Care Products, and Realtree Max One. For me, okay, one of the highlights for me as I've watched the shows on TV, and you know, we always do this at the end of the year, and we see those shows after they're edited and produced, and when they come out of, you know, the production studio. But, and I don't say this to hurt you, but your Nebraska Miss might have been one of the best shows because one, it shows humility, but two, dude, I've never seen you swallow missing a giant deer, and the way you explained it with that tree, I've never seen a tree get shot quite like that tree got shot.
Well, it runs in the family because my dad shot one the week before, so I'll show you what happened. Line is just under 200 yards. An old Megalodon 4x4 come right through here, right through the woods. I was self-filming today. So the big boy comes through the top of this ridge here, exactly like Chris said. I think within about 4 feet where he said he was gonna walk, literally. He said he's gonna be either down on the bottom working the trees or he'll be on the midline of this ridge here. And he was midline on the ridge and sitting there daydreaming about 10:30 in the morning and kind of caught some out of my left side, and I thought, what in the heck's coming down the road? It was him. Comes down the ridge, you know, tried to grunt and stop him a few times. He had more than that on his mind. He was looking for some lady friends. And you know what? He went through this hole right here. I shot, and he jumped sideways on the video, which is always good to have the video. You can take it back and see, you know, if what happened and where you hit and everything. And he did jump, and I thought, man, maybe I got a hole in him. Well, I got a hole in something. Right here. Dead direct into this tree. Didn't even penetrate out the backside. So he got some bark squirted on him. And bark on and he peeled out right here. As you can see, peeled out right here because the angle. And we just trailed him up for about 75 to 100 yards. Zero blood, zero anything other than some bark to prove my shot, and which is good because Chris and I are both happy with the situation, that we didn't injure the animal, and the tree is probably going to live too. So it was a successful day. He claimed this buck was in here, and lo and behold, there he was. Which I did trust him in the first place, but it's always nice to see him. So always trust your guides, you guys, because these guys know what they're doing. They work hard at what they do. So don't think you know more. You're going to their house, so listen to them. So I really appreciate the opportunity to get a shot at a deer like that.
Do you think after all these years you might get a little buck fever when the big deer like that comes in?
Every time. Every single time.
I love it.
Every time.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
That's why we do it, right?
Like I said, missing's part of it, but
I think it's so cool because our viewers and our viewership, they told us that they enjoyed us taking them all along for the ride and not just the successful part of the ride.
No doubt for me, the highlight of this year was listening to you try to say Wapiti.
I said Wapiti right.
Wapiti.
It's not Wapiti,
I can
it's
say it.
Wapiti.
Intro into segment 2.
It's day number 2. We're in western Colorado hunting mule deer and Wapiti. Or
You can't say Wapiti. It's Wapiti.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's Wapiti.
It's Wapiti.
It's Wapiti.
And Jason is looking for that elusive Wapiti.
There's
pronounced.
no such thing as a wapiti.
Wapiti is like
Wikipedia.
Say wapiti.
It's day number 2. We're in western Colorado. I wish I was hunting by myself. This week on Knowing Roan's Boundaries. Yeah, I tried. No.
Encyclopedia.
Tomato. Garage Garage. It does
Garage.
It's like I'm not Canadian.
We're going
so
to
it's not
we're going to the
Bone Garage. What do you call it?
I'll be driving around looking for a garage.
Whatever.
That was a highlight of my life, really. I mean, I wanted a Marco Polo since I was a little kid and first saw one in a magazine. You know, it was just something special.
Well, there were so many great adventures that we went on. Alaska has you, it's like a bug, it bites you and you come down with this virus that you can't shake, right? So Alaska, every time I'm in Alaska, that's high on my
favorite.
list.
That's your favorite that
That
year.
place is absolutely beautiful. I love the peninsula. I love brown bear hunting. Those big grizzly bears, brown bears. Once he got broadside and I had a really good shot, I squeezed the trigger.
Oh my gosh. What a great bear. I mean, this is perfect. Unbelievable.
I was on cloud nine.
It might have been the most excited I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What a big bear. Exactly as described. Dark, a real dark, mature bear with a really light head. Super cool. And that is what we found. This is the trophy brown bear of an absolute 10 lifetimes.
And then you go, it's 15, 20 below zero, and you're in Craig Meeker, Colorado area, and you're hunting elk. That was a beautiful, beautiful picture, those 3 bulls in the snow.
305. Great job, guys.
And I got to watch Jason make a fantastic shot on a great big bull.
About 6 years since I shot elk. Really good. Congratulations, Jason.
Jason is a buddy of mine from school, and he's a hunting fool. I mean, he might hunt a single deer for 90 days. And it's cool on this hunt because, you know, I mean, he wasn't hunting for a 380-inch bull. He just wanted to go down, have a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie, fellowship, and just have a wonderful time. He was ready to go and find an elk, get an opportunity to have a great hunt, and fill his freezer. And so that's what we did, and it was a lot of fun, and it was a neat experience for us. The whole thing's my favorite, the whole season. I loved it all. I just love hunting. I love being out there. I love being out in the outdoors, taking your rifle, going out and practicing a skill and a craft. I love it.
Yeah, one of my highlights this year was taking my son Lucas and to have him make such a tremendous shot on that big frame deer and to see his reaction.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I said, right there's a giant buck right there. It didn't even get out of my mouth. And he said, I'm on it. On his shoulder, he said something.
Don't shoot him, he's gone.
Dude.
Come on. Safety.
Hey, look. Give Russ log. You gotta get his.
And then the Bringhurst, you know, for Jim, who's just one of our best clients, and to have him bring Caden in.
Okay, get it on him and shoot him. Okay, just turn. You see him? Okay, when he's clear, shoot him right there. Shoot him. Oh, you just smoked him. You just smoked him. You just smoked him. Get up here. You just smoked him.
Caden flat delivered.
Good job, buddy.
That's not it. That was 300 yards. Great job. Great job. Get in here, Dad. That deer didn't go anywhere.
Good job, buddy.
Father sons are at it. So this is Caden's first buck. What do you think, Caden?
It's awesome.
Did you have fun out here?
Definitely.
Hey, what do you say to your dad for dragging your butt all the way from Utah to South Dakota?
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. The old thanks, Dad. And to just share that day with those guys.
Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it?
It's just a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Yeah, it was just unbelievable.
And so I looked up, and there comes a cub down the tree, 7-8 yards above me, and it was coming. So there's 3 bears on the crown within 20 yards.
Rolling Bones No Boundaries is proud to partner with these sponsors: the Montana Rifle Company, Leupold Optics, Armscore Ammunition, Seal One Gun Care Products, and Realtree Max One. Closed captioning is sponsored by The Lodge at Deadwood. We'd also like to personally thank you for watching, and we invite you to follow us on Facebook. As a hunter, Rolling Bones Outfitters was created to deliver the experience you've always wanted but didn't know where to start. To begin with, as a Rolling Bones member, you get your own personal hunting representative. From DIY to fully guided, we match the hunter to the hunt. That's rollingbonesoutfitters.com.
Wow. The wind has not died down. Good thing I brought my medicine. Gummy bears.
Okay, there's 2 things you should know about our hosts here, okay? One is gummy bears are an important part of our life, okay? And if we feed Mark just a couple gummy bears, he gets real angry. If we feed him lots of gummy bears, he's pleasant to hang around. But if you feed him truckloads of gummy bears, you'll never meet a nicer guy. If you ever lick your finger like that after you eat your gummy bear and reach back into the jar with your gummy bear, you will have ruined his week.
You contaminated the airspace. My camera gear's set up, got my bow ready, got an arrow nocked. The whole time I was doing that, I was like, what the? Something, bark was hitting me in the head. And so I looked up, and there comes a cub down the tree, 7-8 yards above me, and it was coming. So there's 3 bears on the crown within 20 yards. One was like 15. And we don't have a firearm other than our bow. So I'm like, okay, I gotta bail.
You were in a bad place.
Yogi's kid was just coming for the picnic basket. One good thing about it, I'm glad I had my gummy bears sealed up in my backpack. I double seal it. Thank God, because he would have been in my backpack.
He would have been in your backpack getting your gummy bears.
I was worried the whole time.
Yeah. God forbid he attacks you, but don't get my gummy bears.
That was insane.
I can tell one thing from hanging out this past year with you is Tracy's Tajikistan hunt has got you a little screwed up in the head, doesn't it?
There might not be one night that goes by right now that I don't dream of that Marco Polo that he shot.
Right.
So we're trying to figure out a way to go after these sheep, and we're saying, let's go up onto this rock and we'll see if we can get the wind in our favor and look down on them. And they just said, get back in the truck, we're gonna drive to the bottom. So we just pop over the hill. Those 12 rams turned into somewhere around 200 plus rams.
Second one.
Second from the bottom. Yep.
No hit?
The last one, the last one. Good.
Okay.
Good. You hurt him. You hurt him. Once again. Yes! Once again.
What a shot! Yes! 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 511 yards and a 20-mile-an-hour wind.
And they every one of them, gave it a blessing and said thank you to the animal. It was really, really humbling.
Next season, you will see Russia tour because he's leaving here in 8 weeks for a Russia tour. Yeah, next season is going to be amazing.
Oh, man.
Stone sheep, caribou, moose, wolf, wolverine, grizzly bear, elk in Colorado. We have a Boone and Crockett antelope. From all three of us, we just personally, sincerely thank you. We want to thank our sponsors. Without them, none of this would happen, and none of it would work without you, our viewership, and you sitting there, Dennis in Peoria, looking at us hunting, saying, I wonder if I can get out there and do that, and then having the courage to email us or pick up the phone and call us to see if there is a way. That's why we started this show. And are we perfect? No. But do we want to get better every day? Absolutely. And our goal, beginning to end, is to help you find your hunting goals and dreams and match you to the hunt you're looking for.